Cosmo Radio, and I'm here with Miss Catherine McPhee. What was something that you didn't learn from Idol?
I think I've had to learn more makeup beauty tips, more fashion tips. I've had to, I go back and I look at some of those things I wore on the show and just oh my gosh, horrendous, you know.
Well, that brings me to my next question, because earlier this week you were on The Tonight Show and you looked great, but you must have been using some double-sided tape.
Oh.
Yeah. Everybody's been talking about that top all week.
Really?
Yeah.
I had a special bra on, but
Okay.
actually my intention was not to look busty. I kept pulling the ladies to the side. I didn't want it to be distracting, and then I got off and everyone was like, your boobs looked amazing. And my mom emailed me, actually. My mom said, wow, your boobs looked great. I'm like, great. That's great.
You recently this year went blonde. Did you notice that your style kind of changed with it too?
Yeah, I think it did. I mean, I've always loved reading the fashion magazines and being curious. I think also fashion sort of changed in this last season too, with the studs and stuff like that. So it wasn't so much that, I've gone more rock, punk or whatever, but I think that's just the style that all the girls are wearing and that I enjoyed wearing myself, and it kind of made the hair even more edgier.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any other beauty tips that you like to use?
Well, a great makeup artist is a good beauty tip. I learn a lot from working with them. I mean, the newest one I've learned is opening the jaw, and some people go like this to put on suck in their cheeks to do the bronzer. I open my jaw and go up that way. It's actually working really nicely.
At Cosmo, we're all about fun, fearless females. Obviously, you are fun, you are a female, but what is...
Am I fearless is the question.
Well, that is the question.
Well, I was trying to talk my husband into letting me adopt a dog this morning on the Today Show, but he wouldn't let me, so that would have made me fearless, because I would have had to travel with a dog on the airplane, but...
And speaking of your husband, he's older than you are.
Mm-hmm.
So recently there was a study that said that if the guy is at least 5 years older and the woman is smarter, that makes for a better relationship.
Yes, and I'm very much smarter than you.
So I kind of wanted to get your take on dating older men and what are kind of the pros and cons to that.
Well, the pros are that they're actually smarter as they get older.
Mm-hmm.
Very wise man that I've married, and I think they're a little bit more centered as they get older, and they're probably more likely ready to get settled down. And the cons, they're still babies no matter how old they get.
They're wise babies.
They're wise babies.
Yeah. Thank you so much again for stopping by today. Make sure you go out and get her new album, Unbroken. It is great. You can follow her on Twitter at Catherine McPhee and check out CatherineMcPhee.com.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, thanks very much.